So WNBA player Brittney Griner is caught up in a little controversy right now. There's a conspiracy theory floating around that she's a man. I'm not on here to say that she's a man. I think that she's a woman. There is very concerning questions about why her voice is very deep. If you haven't heard her voice, she has a very deep voice. Her voice is deeper than mine. And if one day it comes out to be true that she is a man, this is the biggest scandal for a sports event ever. The WNBA literally had a man come on board to get more views, which didn't really work as they thought it would. I'm not going to lean into the conspiracy theory because there's no concrete evidence. I think the way that she can end this is just by giving her birth certificate out. So this conspiracy theory started with a video that she posted on, I think, her Instagram of her playing basketball at her pool. Let's go ahead and check it out.
Brittney, let me see something real quick. Brick, thank you.
If you look at like her body,
Quick.
If I was to walk up to her and didn't know who she was, I would literally think this was a man. Like, I don't know if I should be blurring out the nipples or not because she's a woman. But you can't. It's a side. It's the side of it. So, but if you walked up to this person at the pool, wouldn't you think that this was a man? Because you could kind of tell, like, see, like the body and everything. Like her hips are kind of wide right here. So, it's really weird how her body is just like a man's body. Well, I guess kind of right here, she kind of looks like a woman right here. So that's what I'm saying too. It's kind of like if you were to walk up to this person at the pool, like a public pool, would you think this was a woman or a man? Well, obviously without the shirt. The whole point, this video came out and she looks like a man. She literally looks like a man. And people are saying, I don't know why people are trying to pretend. From this post, Brittney Griner is going topless and viral again. And no, this video is not doctored like some people try to say. They call Alex Jones crazy, but this is the real deal.
Come out of here, yo. Jab stepping.
So here's another clip of it too.
Swing and a miss.
So,
yo, I ain't gonna fake it right now.
You hear the women in the background, right? You think it would be like her celebrating that she made the shot. No, those are just the two women in the pool. I guess Brittney Griner's wife and then some other chick. I don't know who that is. But, that wasn't her celebrating that she made the shot. That was the girls around her. It just literally looks like a man. Yeah. Of course she missed. I don't know why they posted that one. So the hips... Like I said, the hips are kind of wide, so that's how you can. That's usually how you can tell that it's a woman when they have hips, because guys don't have hips like that because they're supposed to have babies and stuff. The voice deepening thing, I think that she got hormone therapy. There's no any logical explanation of why her voice is so deep. So let's go ahead and listen to her voice now. I wanted to show the beginning of Brittney Griner. This is when she got selected to play in the WNBA. As you can see, there's like no people there. So they've had a lack of audience for a long time.
In the 2013 WNBA draft, the Phoenix Mercury select Brittney Griner from Baylor University.
No. So like I said, if you look around, there's only a couple people in there. Like if this was like the NBA or freaking NFL, there'd be a ton of people there.
What's it going to be like to be able to play with some of your idols like Diana Taurasi? Hopefully you'll talk better with her.
Definitely. I'm ready to get there. I'm ready to just learn from her. Got to play with her a little bit with USA, and I'm just ready to feed off her and just give all I can to the Phoenix Mercury.
I think it'll be interesting because
her voice, why is her voice so manly and deep? That's the question that everybody's asking. If it's not hormone therapy, is she a man? So this is very strange in itself because the WNBA is claiming that she's a woman, but her voice is super deep. Like she has a deep man voice. Like even right here, even freaking what is it? 12 years ago, she still has this deep man voice, and it's even deeper now. But that's what I'm saying. Like, I could understand, like, if she joined and she had, like, a girl voice and then it got deeper, then clearly she took hormone therapy classes, whatever it's called. But, yeah, it does sound like classes, hormone therapy. That's what it sounds like, a class. But if she is claiming that her voice is super deep and she never took hormone therapy, wouldn't that raise questions to anybody, any logical person? Wouldn't that raise questions like, why is her voice so deep? Like, how? How? So this interview, she's with Cam Newton, and she talks about when she was in Russia, and she was set. I guess they put everybody in one jail cell over there, men and women. That's a very freaking smart idea. So let's go ahead and see what she says about it.
One time I was in this room with this one chick, and there's no like they don't separate people. There's no segregation. There's no like crimes, like.
Yeah. So you don't know if you in there with a murderer.
Well, yeah, I did know. Yeah. So yeah, like basically everybody in for either murder or drugs over there. Like that's like they number two things. Like it's murder and drugs. But I had a cellmate in the very beginning. I thought something was off with her. She acted like a child, but she was like grown woman.
If you close your eyes and listen to this, you would literally think there's two men talking. Like I know women have deep voices, but when you hear a woman with a deep voice talk, you know it's a woman still. Like she has a deep voice. Like I said, if you sat there, didn't know the context of this video, just heard the sound clip, you would literally think two men are talking. So, like I said, are you a man or is it hormone therapy? It has to be one of the two. It has to be the two. And she says that she never took hormone therapy and she never and she's not a man. So it has to, one of those has to be true. I'm telling you now, one of those has to be true.
But she very much acted like an adolescent child. And then she had like burn marks all over herself. And I found out after the fact that she was selling videos online of her husband and her child together.
Just his face, he's like dumbfounded. He's like, bro, so he's a freaking pedo?
Together. And that's who they had me in a cell with. And the burn marks was the girls. There's not a lot of torturing from inmates with girls, like on the women's side, but if you in there for something like that, yeah, you gonna get tortured. And they would put their cigarettes out on her and make her sleep at the door too. But I was in a cell with her and I was mad when I found out about it because I'm just like, not knowing that they don't separate people, I'm like, well, I don't want them to think that I'm in here for this crime.
Yeah.
Because like, don't associate me with that one. But so yeah, I was.
Why would you be
didn't
worried?
really sleep at night.
Here's another one too. Look how long her arms are, bro. She has like alien arms. I didn't realize how long her wingspan is so long. Like if you saw this in real life, you would think that's a man. And she dresses like a man because she's lesbian. And it's like she has like a woman face, like a feminine face. So that's how I kind of tell that she's a woman. But there's trans women that do that too. Like they get these estrogen pills. It makes it look really like feminine like. See, and like she looks like a man. Like even on the street, like if you second glance at that, you wouldn't even think that's a woman. That's a man with just a more feminine face, which is it's possible. So it's just very weird how it's just weird. It's just weird. I don't want to say she's a man, but I can see why people are questioning it. This isn't freaking transphobia or homophobia. This is a legitimate question. Like, is she a man? Why does she look like a man? Like with other women who are like more butch and stuff, you could tell that's a woman. But she is sitting there claiming that she's a woman. She never went through hormone therapy, and her voice is super deep. Why? How? She's the only woman on the planet that has a deep man voice like that. In my whole entire life, I never heard a woman talk with a deep voice like that.
See, you cried and you made me cry. Just digging deep, honestly. You're going to be faced with adversities throughout your life. This was a pretty big one, but I just kind of relied on my hard work, getting through it. I know this sounds so small, but, dying in practice, you know, and just hard workouts.
If you shut off this video and just listen to the sound, you would literally think that this is a man talking, that this is a man. Like I said, with transgender women or transgender men, when they talk, you could tell that there's something off about the voice. Like there's a little something off. They're on something. Even if you cut off the clip, hear the audio, you know it's a girl with a deeper voice. This is straight up like a man voice. This is for when she got released from Russia, which was crazy that that the Biden administration traded her for some arms dealer or something like that. The freaking angel of death or something like that. But it's just like wouldn't this pique someone's interest to know why her voice is so deep? There's no really concrete evidence of why her voice is deep. Like there's not a medical report. There's not anything out there that she will release. I mean, she doesn't have to. She can sit here and sit with the allegations for the rest of her life that people think she's a man. She can just come out saying that she's a female and have like proof, like on a birth certificate or something. Nothing came out about it. If I was her, I would just want to squash it right then and there. If someone was accusing me as a woman, which obviously nobody would accuse me as a woman, but if I was being accused to be a woman, I would just come out with like my birth certificate or something showing that, hey, I came out, they said I was male or female. Usually hospitals don't just ask the parents what the gender is. They don't. I'm pretty sure there's a fringe small amount of hospitals that would do that, especially the really woke ones. But hospitals, when the babies come out, male or female, they'll put it on there. It doesn't matter what the parents say. So if she just came out with like a birth certificate saying that she's a female, this would squash everything. Then the allegations would be she's lying about getting hormone therapy. She has to be lying about it. There's no freaking way that you sound like that. So this is just a conspiracy theory that's been floating around the internet. Anyway, what do you guys think about this? You guys think that she's a man? Go ahead and leave your thoughts in the comments below. Like I said, I'm not saying she's a man. I'm just like, I can understand why people are asking this question. It's a very concerning question. So, anyways, go ahead and like this video. If you liked it, go ahead and subscribe to this channel if you're new. And I'll see you guys in the next video.